The OnePlus 7 launch is close, and I'll be telling you everything you need to know right after this. If you're new here and want to stay up to date with the latest tech, don't forget to hit subscribe followed by the bell. So we knew the OnePlus 7 launch was going to be in May, but we now know it's the 14th thanks to Ishan's tweet on Twitter. Not only will the OnePlus 7 be launched, but we'll also be seeing the OnePlus 7 Pro. While there is still a little bit of unknown information, we've got a very good idea of what to expect. While we normally have the OnePlus phone launched in May and then a T variant later on in the year if there is one, it seems things are going to be different this time round, and we're expecting two phones on the 14th of May. While OnePlus have talked about their 5G model on multiple occasions and advised that it will be different to the OnePlus 7, this all points to the OnePlus 7 Pro being that 5G model. There's been no confirmation from OnePlus that this is the case, but personally I think it is, and it makes a lot of sense for them to do this. The very early leak showed us a curved display on the new device, and then more recent leaks and photos we saw a flat screen. New leaks and photos have emerged for the OnePlus 7 Pro, and they clearly show us a curved screen on the device. I'm pretty sure we'll see a flat screen on the OnePlus 7 and a curved on the 7 Pro, but just to be clear, this is my opinion and not fact. The Pro model is also going to have a larger display and possibly a larger battery capacity as well, but we'll go through all of the specs now. So we'll start with the OnePlus 7 Pro. We've had a leaked photo from Weibo which showed us the About page on Android. Now one thing you will notice is that the image is a OnePlus 6T, but of course this will be an early production model and doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong. Assuming the details are correct, the specs we'll be getting are as follows. A 6.67-inch AMOLED display, and given the time of release it's most likely going to be protected by Gorilla Glass 6. OnePlus also focus on keeping the price as low as possible, so we can be pretty sure it's going to be a 1080p screen instead of a Quad HD. Of course we have the full screen display thanks to the pop-out selfie camera that will only come out when required, and we can see that it will be powered by the Snapdragon 855, and that was pretty much always guaranteed. We've got 8 gigs of RAM with 256 storage, a 48 plus 16 plus 8 megapixel triple camera setup on the rear. Unfortunately, it appears we still have a single speaker on the bottom. This seems to be the biggest complaint from 6 and 6T users about its poor speaker. We could however see an upgraded speaker or dual speakers used from the cool speaker and the bottom speaker, but of course only time will tell. Unfortunately, we've got no headphone jack, and OnePlus already stated that the OnePlus 7 is not going to support wireless charging. They didn't mention the OnePlus 7 Pro though, so it could go either way. They could stick with no wireless charging on both, or they could add it to the Pro model to increase price and attract more sales, but again, only time will tell. In terms of the standard OnePlus 7, it seems that it will pretty much have the same specs, but of course we've got a smaller display. The OnePlus 7 is expected to be a 6.5-inch AMOLED. We can see from previous leaks that it is a flat display. We're expecting a 4000 mAh battery, but again this hasn't been confirmed by OnePlus, and of course the OnePlus 7 will be 4G LTE, whereas hopefully the Pro is going to be 5G. When it comes to pricing, we're expecting it to start around $570 to $600, and this is of course for the standard model. The Pro will be more expensive. If this is the case, then it does put it in a good position to compete with the likes of the S10, given that we'll likely see better performance from the chipset on OnePlus thanks to less bloated software. On top of that, EU customers of the Galaxy S10 of course have the Exynos 9820. It's not as good as the Snapdragon 855, but when it comes to OnePlus, every model globally will have the 855. With the launch being so close, it's not going to be long until we do find out all of the details, and of course I'll share them with you guys as they come, but I'd like to know your thoughts down in the comments. Is there anyone waiting to purchase one of these devices, and which one are you going to go for, the OnePlus 7 or the OnePlus 7 Pro? But thanks for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, smash the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down twice, and I'll see you guys in the next one.